welcome. Today we're going to look at just moving those joints, flexing, stretching, and building some strength. A reminder, if you ever find yourself in a pose that is causing pain of any kind, back right out of it and modify it, or just wait and join us in the next pose. Pain does nothing for helping you become more flexible or getting stronger. So we'll begin with a breath exercise. I always like to exercise the lungs and get them healthy first thing. A nice slow inhale to the count of 5 as we reach up. Then we'll do a bit of a hold and then a nice slow exhale. So inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold while you're looking up. 3, 2, 1. Exhale to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, shake the arms a little and again. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little shake. And last time, inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little shake. Okay, we'll do a little bit of shoulder work. So let's just raise the shoulders up. Now, we do spend a lot of our lives with our shoulders too high. So the next step is to lower them all the way down. So just do kind of a sigh, exhale. Lower the shoulders all the way down. Open up the palms of your hands on your lap. And then focus on relaxing your cheeks and your jaw. Relax that lower jaw from the upper jaw. And then inhale them back up. And on the exhale, sigh that away. Relax the face and lower those shoulders. Last time, inhale them up. Exhale, sigh, relaxation. Good. Let's roll the shoulders all the way back. And as you do that, and then forward, we're going to do backward rolls. Think about what your shoulder blades are doing. So they're pointing to the back wall and then lowering down and pinching together. Then they come forward and open and spread apart. And then on the roll back, once again, they're pinched together, lowered down when your shoulders are way down. Let's just go in the opposite direction. So now we're rolling forward and our shoulder blades are open as we're forward. They're not pinched together now when we're down because we haven't done the backward movement. But as we do the backward movement, they become pinched together. So just paying attention to where your shoulder blades are, because sometimes I'm going to say to you, adjust your shoulder blades. And where I want them to be is just as we're starting that backward, upward flow. So they're pinched together and they're low down. That's where I'm going to want them when I say that. And a nice roll. Good. Let's just put our hands onto our shoulders and lift the elbows to shoulder height so they're nice and straight with the shoulders. We'll do a forward roll so the elbows come to touch in the front or as close as we can, and then all the way back, feeling those shoulder blades pinch, forward to touch, all the way down and then back, up, forward, down, back, and shoulder height. Let's do the opposite. So we're going backwards. So back with the elbows, pinch the shoulder blades come down, elbows are all the way down. Elbows are forward in front, and then up, back, down, forward, up, back, and down. And let's just shake that out. So just a bit of a twist to warm up the spine, keeping your knees pointed straight forward, My left hand goes to the outside of my right hand, and my right hand comes back either to the lower part of the back, so you might have to scooch forward a little bit, either to the lower part of my chair, or I can place my hand on the upper part of my chair. If you have a folding chair like I do, the back is low enough to do that. Inhale, nice and tall. Think about space between the vertebrae. And then exhale, turning right. Don't overdo it. Our bodies are still cool. We're not completely warmed up. Inhale, nice and tall. Looking to the right. Last one, nice and tall. And to the right. Inhale to the center. Okay? And then give a little. I always give a little shake in between. It's like a reset, I guess. All right, inhale, tall again. Space between the vertebrae. Exhale, bring that left hand either to the back of the chair or to the upper back of the chair as you're turning left. On your exhale, inhale, tall. Exhale, left. Inhale, tall. Exhale, left. Last one, inhale, tall. Exhale, left. And inhale, forward. Good. We'll get off our chair and we'll do first simple cat-cow using the chair seat. So placing your hands on the chair, just walk your feet back a bit and inhale, dropping the belly, lifting the tailbone, pointing it to the sky, being careful not to throw away that lower back because that can concave the lower back a bit too much and can hurt it. So you're still hanging on to that lower back as you tilt the tailbone and look forward. Okay, we don't crank the neck all the way up. Sometimes that can cause neck pain. So we're just going to look forward on that inhale. On the exhale, you tuck the tailbone, push out the lower back, which usually feels good, and then drop the head. Move the head to make sure that you don't have a lot of tension in it. And then inhale, back into cow. Tailbone reaches for the sky. You look forward and drop the belly. Exhale, tailbone tucks, suck in the belly, and drop the head, rounding the back. Last time, inhale, cow, and exhale, cat. Inhale and walk to the chair. So we're going to do some simple sun salutations. This is actually a hard exercise. So if you find yourself in a pose that you don't like, then we'll talk about some modifications. We begin with mountain. So for mountain, you want to lift the toes, then place them on the floor, tighten the calves, tighten the thighs, tighten the butt, suck in the belly. Here's where I want the shoulder blades to go back and down. And if you open your palms slightly forward, you'll be able to keep those shoulder blades where they need to be. Okay? My chin is not up and it's not tucked. It's just parallel to the floor. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. On this inhale, we're raising those hands up without losing those shoulder blades position. Hanging on to that. And then go ahead and look up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hands to prayer through the heart, bending forward as we reach into forward fold. You can go for the floor or you can just hang on to the chair, wherever you need to be. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale into half forward fold, which is putting your hands onto the chair. Exhale while you're here. Inhale, walk your feet back into plank. So wherever you're comfortable, this is the hard piece. Now, if you need to be here, then be here. If you can actually come straight and lean on your hands, then go ahead and do that. Okay, and that's a hold. We probably gabbed for 2 breaths, so let's do the third one. Inhale. On the exhale, you lower down. You're not going to hold this one for 3. On the inhale, you're looking forward and trying to straighten those arms. This is called upward facing dog. And then exhale, you come right away into downward facing dog. So those 3 moves, we don't hold for the 3 breaths. Otherwise, we did hold for the 3 breaths. So we're in downward facing dog. Down dog, the tailbone is reaching for the sky. You're trying to lower your head between your triceps, and you may or may not get there. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and walk your feet forward into this half forward fold, or you can have your hands on your shins. And then exhale all the way into a forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up to tall mountain. Exhale, hands through heart center as you come into mountain. Okay, so in yoga, the numbers 3 and 108 are significant. So we can do this sun salutation either 3 times or 108 times. I don't know about you, but I'm choosing 3. Okay, so mountain. Now we're going to do these all just to 1 slow breath. Okay, not to the holding for 3. Toes come up, feet attach like suction cups, tighten the calves, thighs, butt, suck in the belly. Get the shoulder blades back and down, and we open up the palms. Okay, we've got that. Inhale, tall mountain, arms up. Exhale, hands through heart center, forward fold. Inhale, half forward fold, hands to the chair. Exhale while you're here. Inhale, walk the feet back to plank. Exhale, lower on your hands for plank or for chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, and this one we hold. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, walk your feet forward. You're in half forward fold. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, tall mountain. Hands together. Exhale, mountain. And again, last one. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half forward fold. Hold for exhale. Inhale, walk back to plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, walk your feet forward to half forward fold. Exhale all the way for forward fold. Inhale, tall mountain. And exhale, hands through heart center. And you did it. 3 sun salutations. That's pretty good. You'll notice that I make your breathing slower than you're used to. Just a really good lung exercise that we do throughout the whole yoga thing. So a good thing to do. So from here, we're going to come into Warrior 1. Warrior 1 has a bent front leg with the foot facing forward. The back foot is at a 45-degree angle. You take those hips physically with your hands and bring the back hip forward, the front hip back, until those hips are parallel with the front edge of the chair. Okay? Now, try and tuck the tailbone and suck the belly to prevent that caving in of the lower back, so that you not have any soreness or tiredness in the lower back. And then just bring your hands straight forward. Now, if you have low back issues, this is where you're going to stay. If you don't, then go ahead and bring those arms up, trying to get the triceps on both sides of the ears. And if you can even look up. Wherever you are, make sure you're not in pain, and inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now we inhale into star. So the front foot is going to rotate on the heel so that the toes point out and the leg straightens up. The back foot is going to rotate on the toes so that the toes point out and the heels point in. And you pretend that you're being pulled by a bungee cord on both those wrists. So you've got this real stretch like you're on the rack. It's probably not a good analogy. That's probably been 2 breaths. So let's just grab an inhale and an exhale. One more. Inhale, really stretch. Exhale. Now we take that warrior 1 to the other side. So we need to rotate the heel so that it's behind the toes and pointing in that direction. And before we bend that knee, we rotate on the back heel, bringing the toes into a 45-degree angle this way. Then you bend the front leg. Now our legs are good, but the rest of our body isn't. So we take the back hip, bring it forward, and the front hip and bring it back. Likely your tailbone is jutting out and you'll need to tuck it at this point. Suck in the belly. Bring those arms straight forward at shoulder height. Stay here if you have lower back issues. Otherwise, go ahead and lift those arms up so they're beside the ears, and then look up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And we're going to come into goddess. So we rotate. This front foot now rotates on the toe to bring the heel back, but still at an angle, like at a 45-degree angle. The back, this back straight leg, you rotate on the heel so the toes point out. So you've got quite a wide stance here now. Then you bend those knees, and you can use your hands to help adjust, trying to get the knees more over the ankles. Like most of us won't get there, but if you can, that's what you're reaching for. Again, the tailbone probably needs to be reminded to be tucked, the belly sucked in, and then the arms come into what I call goalpost position, trying to get the elbows in line with the shoulders. Like most of us will start out with them in front, but we're working on getting them in line, and it's not easy, just so you know. That's probably been 2 breaths. Let's grab one more. Inhale. Exhale. From here, we'll come into chair. So first release the arms. Bring the legs so they're straighter. Heel toe those feet together. Chair is an all-around body strengthener. It's very difficult to hold. Okay, so you can even, if you need to, do it in front of that chair. Okay, and I'll show you how that works. So if you need to, hang on to that chair and bring your butt back so that your knees don't go past your toes, right? You want to always see your toes as you pretend to sit down in a chair. And here, that's why you might need to hang on to this chair. Or if you've done it before, you probably don't need to. And my feet, you can see, are just a couple inches apart. Okay. Lowering down into a sitting position, putting some weight towards the back of the foot and not the front. Bringing those hands forward. Tuck the tailbone, suck in the belly, protect the lower back. Bring the hands forward. Again, if you have lower back issues, stay here. Otherwise, bring those arms up. And by now, your legs are talking to you already. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come on out of that. Whew. So the next time you're reaching for your dish detergent under the sink, hang on to the edge and come down into chair and then reach for it, just to start building some real strength there. We'll do some balance. Living here in Saskatchewan, we have icy streets through half of February and all of March. So we want to make sure that our balance, our abdomen, our ankles, and our legs are as strong as they can be in case we slip on ice. Lifting the left leg, I've got both hands on the chair. My weight goes into my right foot. I'm staring straight ahead at something that doesn't move, so don't look at me. Listen to my words to know what to do, but you don't want to look at me because I'm going to be moving, probably falling over. So my left leg comes up. If you can, reach for your left leg. Now, for some people, this might not be available yet, so then you just reach for a pant leg, right? Or you just reach your hand back. But if you can, you go ahead and grab that foot. So my left hand has my left foot in hand and my weight is on my right leg. And I am staring at something so hard I could burn a hole in it. Now, hanging on to the chair, press your foot into your hand. Okay, so you're not leaning forward and using your arm. You are, at this point, still fairly straight and pressing your foot into your hand. Then you can lean forward a bit and see if you can remove your hand from the chair. If you can, and if you can lift that hand a bit, you've just taken King Dancer. Very hard balance move. And if you feel really super frustrated, that's great, because so did I when I tried to do this to begin with. So you're just playing with that. And if your hand has to stay on the chair, so be it. You're still building lots of muscle in the legs while you work on it. Then remove that left foot from the left hand, put it down. Let's try the other side. Leaning all your weight onto your left foot, find that staring point in yoga that's called the drishta. Lift your right leg, place it in your right hand, and then press the right foot into the right hand. Now you can lean forward a little bit, like I am, and then work on removing that hand from the chair. Stare, really stare hard at that point. Put a micro bend in that left weight-bearing leg, in the knee. So you don't want to lock the knee, because that doesn't allow for movement to keep you balanced. You want to micro bend it. Play with that, and then put your hand down. So, a little bit of balance in our routine. We just want to do a little bit of cool down here before we close. So right arm straight up and then bending it behind your head. Now for some of you with shoulder issues, this is already a difficult move, so just get to where you get to. If you can, you could even take that left hand and place it on the right elbow to, work that shoulder joint a bit, backing away from any pain. And we just hold it for a bit and then go ahead and release it. Bring it straight in front of you and across your chest, and then with your left hand just press onto that upper arm. So you're just opening that shoulder joint a bit. If, like me, you have arthritis in the shoulders, then moving those joints is really important. And then release. Bring the left arm up and drop the hand behind your head, stopping where you need to. With the right hand, you place it on the left elbow and just open up that shoulder joint a little more. Go ahead and release. Bring that left hand straight in front of you, right hand on the upper left part of the arm so that you can help open that shoulder joint just a bit. And then you can release that. We'll take one more twist. This time, cross your, just put your right knee over your left knee. So your right knee is on top. If you can, go ahead and reach to put it around the calf. And if you can't, just leave it out. Don't worry about it then. The left hand goes to the outside of the right knee, and the right hand comes around behind you again. Inhale tall, exhale right. Your back loves twists. Inhale tall, exhale right. But everybody can only twist to a point of their own body. Inhale tall, exhale twist. Inhale forward and release. Just switch that over. So now my left knee's over my right, and I'll try, this one I can't do it as well, and hook my left foot behind my right calf. Right hand to the outside of the left knee, left hand either to the top of the chair or back behind. Inhale tall, exhale left. Inhale tall, exhale left. Inhale tall, exhale left, inhale forward. Just shake that out a little bit. Go ahead and go all the way back in your chair and press your lower back into the chair. It's an instant suggestion to your body to relax when your lower back is pressed into the back of the chair, the couch, or the lazy boy. It's like instant, relax. Okay, take a deep breath in. On the exhale, relax your facial muscles. Release your lower jaw from your upper jaw. One more deep inhale and exhale. And you can open your eyes if they were closed. So thank you for joining me, and before we say goodbye, remember please to subscribe and press that bell icon. So may your inner light shine for all to see. Namaste.